What's up guys, Blackwar and welcome back to another video, and today we're back on FIFA 20 for the 27th episode of the Leverkusen career mode. In today's episode, as always, 3 games starting with a fixture in the DFB Pokal against Union Berlin, then an away game in the Bundesliga against Wolfsburg, and finally we'll finish the episode with the 4th game in our group stage of the Champions League against Shakhtar Donetsk. I think it is a home. So 2 home fixtures, I think. No, one home fixtures, 2 away, and it starts with an away game against Union Berlin. We are in Berlin for the first fixture of the DFB Pokal for us. I think it's the second round for Union Berlin. Obviously, a competition in which we didn't do well last season. We were extremely poor. Knocked out in the second round, I think, by Rasenballsport Leipzig or RB Leipzig. But I mean, we're gonna try and enter this competition with more will and maybe I don't know, less confidence than last season. I felt like I could go into every game with the second team. Turns out I can't. Although today the second team is in action as we face former Bundesliga team captained by Neven Subotic. Lineup for Union Berlin. Goalkeeper Jakob Busk. The defense is composed with Facundo Sanchez, Neven Subotic, Friedrich and Reichel. There is a 3-man midfield with Schmidebach, Kroos and Prömel, and the 3 forwards are Mees, Goggia and Dineno. For us, Sven Kaiser starts in the goalkeeping position with Fingros, Thilo Kehrer, Niklas Stark and Ludwig Augustinsson as the 4 defenders. Wesson McKennie and Arne Meyer are the 2 deep centre mids with Moussa Diaby on the left, Shaqiri on the right, Szoboszlai in the middle with Erling Braut Haland as the leading striker for today's team. We're on for 90 minutes. We will be playing in white. It's weird to see someone else playing in red. But the game is on the way. We've already got the ball after a good interception by Erling Haland. We're going to keep the ball, maybe fake shots to Duke Neven Subotic, the strike by Erling Haland, and it only took 2 minutes to score our first goal in the competition, first goal in the game as well for the Norwegian. And I mean, there is no better way to start the episode. Haland intercepting the pass from one of the forwards. The fake shot isn't the most agile or technical one I've seen, but then the finish on his strong foot in the bottom corner of Jakob Busk, and it's 1-0 for Leverkusen 3 minutes in. We're starting this game on the correct feet, and that's another bad pass from Union Berlin. They really need to get their act together, otherwise they are going to suffer a lot against a team such as ours. Maybe a chance of the counter. Diaby cross, and it's way too low to cause any damage. Diaby cross for Haland. I don't know if I'm offside. I'm not. Erling Haland is onside, and that's 2-0 after 14 minutes. Brace for Erling Haland. I think that this game is already wrapped up. Good pass by Weston McKennie here. Moussa Diaby on the left. The cross, I really thought that he was offside. Haland with an unorthodox header, but I mean, the outcome is the one that I was wished. It's 2-0 for us. 14 minutes in, I think, if I'm correct. Let's make sure of that. 15 minutes in, and it's 2-0 for Leverkusen against Union Berlin. Dineno, the cross for Reichel. It's going to come back for Prömel, and it's a composed and easy save for Sven Kaiser. The accuracy of Berlin's passing has been really odd. It's rare to see the AI in Legendary like missing all these passes. So I don't know. I'm really surprised, and that's also why I might be able to get a third one. And there we go, 3-0 for Leverkusen. I don't know. They're barely not dead. I mean, the 11 players are on the pitch, but I feel like they're not there. I don't know. It's very weird. But it's a hat trick for Erling Haland, that's for sure. In just under 30 minutes, there's just nothing. There literally is nothing to stop me. Like, the defense is weak. The passing is weak. They can't clear the ball. They can't attack. They've had one shot. There was the header that you saw prior to this attack, because that come from a counter attack as well. Like I don't know. I'm really surprised. Like I remember last season, I think I drew against Union Berlin because they had the right winger, what was his name, Abdullahi, and like I remember he scored plenty of goals in the Bundesliga that nearly kept them up. He's not there today, and it just shows because they're a weak team. Szoboszlai for Haland. Haland against Neven Subotic. Haland for Szoboszlai. No, I pushed the ball a bit too much here. I think I should have played it differently. We're going to get a corner out of it though. Thilo Kehrer maybe for the header. No, not even going to try with Diaby. However, it's going to come back to Xherdan Shaqiri. And I have missed the skill move I wanted to make. Absolutely brilliant. 40 minutes into the game, I have now missed a throw-in. But I mean, I'm still happy with the current results. The aim nowadays is to push and score as many goals as I can. I think my record on this career, and that could have been a very good goal by Berlin. But as I was saying, I think my record is 9-0 against Mainz. I think it was 9-0. I think it was against Mainz. I don't think I'll be able to smash said record, but I don't know, like just giving 5 or 6 goals to enter the competition just is a nice message. Haland again, can he hold on physically speaking? I don't think he can, nor can Fingros. And the referee might blow his whistle in the upcoming seconds. There it goes. 3-0 for Leverkusen at a halftime against Union Berlin. It is quite funny for a team called Union not to have any chemistry. Back on the way in the German capital, let's say. Not facing Hertha, facing the other team that used to be, as I said, in the Bundesliga. 3-0 is the current score, a hat-trick by Erling Haland. Hasn't played for 4 games, and it shows. My man is thirsty for goals, and I do not blame him. Szoboszlai on the right will find Xherdan Shaqiri. I don't know what to do with the ball. We're just going to move forward, try to maybe find a pass or something, and I didn't. Haland, Szoboszlai with Shaqiri. Shaqiri on his left foot, and it's a good defense by Reichel. I don't know why, like, Shaqiri is always well defended, whether I'm playing against, like, I mean, I was about to compare Juventus's defense with Union Berlin, which probably isn't the best analogy I've ever done. But I mean, it is true though. Like, he's always well defended compared to some of the other players. Still Shaqiri once again on the left. We're going to try and pick up a pass for Erling Haland. Strike deflected and cleared by Neven Subotic. 20 minutes, a bit more than 20 minutes left. Still 3-0. We are comfortably going to leave the stadium with the win. And I have messed up once again the skill move I wanted to make. Brilliant. Haland, nice pass for Shaqiri. And I can't find the following pass, which was meant to be for Dominik Szoboszlai, and that's a real shame. Because the 4-0 could have been on. Instead, we're staying at a goal difference of +3 for now. Oh, that is well played. That is well played between Szoboszlai and Haland. Szoboszlai, and to finish this game, it's going to be 4-0. What a performance by Erling Haland! A hat trick and an assist. It is just impressive. Let's be honest. It is absolutely impressive by Erling Braut Haaland, who gets his first real great game of the season. But this is just too easy, just way too easy for someone like Szoboszlai to just go through the gaps. And yeah, 4-0. The referee will blow his whistle very soon, as we've entered at the time. And we'll all go home with a qualification, which was the expected result. Diaby maybe with a final chance here against, again Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai deflected once, deflected twice. Offside? What do you mean offside by Erling Haland? Wait, did the ball make contact with Erling Haland? Or did it not? Okay, we won't see. Because if that's position, like offside, positional offside, that's just dumb. Because he never got in touch with the ball, nor did he block anyone. But anyway, 4-0 is the final result. Baya Nulfia. We win Nulfia. I feel like I make this joke way too many times. It's not even funny at this point, but I mean, it's still a 4-0 win. We're in Wolfsburg at the Volkswagen Arena for the 9th, I think, or 10th match actually of the Bundesliga, an away fixture against Wolfsburg. Final game of the month, I think, if I'm correct, and I think we could make this 6 out of 6 in the Bundesliga. Oh, actually, no, because we drew to Hertha Berlin. Well, anyway, it's a game we have to win in rainy conditions as well, which isn't to my liking. The lineup for Wolfsburg with Kuhn Castells in the goalkeeping position, Bruma, Rüdiger, and Coates in the defense, Zaha, Brozovic, Xhaka, and Januzaj, Cordoba, Suso, and Alario as the main striker, former player. It's a very good team, but there's no one except Castells, I think, and Bruma who were in the original side of Wolfsburg. So definitely an interesting lineup. A 3-4-2-1 as well, so a very offensive formation for Wolfsburg. Meanwhile, we're going with our usual lineup: Radeki, Hakimi, Militao, Firpo, Berger, Demirbay, Bailey, Havertz, Bergwijn, and the main man, Kevin Volland at striker. The bench is the same one: Kaiser, Groskera, Maya, Szoboszlai, Shaqiri, and Christian Lopez. Hasn't scored a goal yet, but I mean, he will score. He will have to score at least in like an episode. I guarantee it. Corner for us with Terem Demirbay. We're gonna be looking for a header in the middle. Zanderberg gets the header. Kuhn Castells is going to send the ball once again over the line. Demirbay, second chance, this time still for Zanderberg. It's cleared by Castells. The ball is coming back to Eder Militao, going to try and pick up a pass for Terem Demirbay. See what the midfielder can do. The cross, it's cleared. Demirbay again. I still forgot that he was a left-footed player, and we've lost that chance. However, Bayern are now drawing to Stuttgart, so following their loss against Dortmund, they're also drawing against Stuttgart. Maybe a bad run of form for Bayern. Alright, what just happened was mad. So you've had Alario, decent shot off the post, Wilfried Zaha, decent shot off the post, and John Cordoba, who's extremely scary here, makes it 1-0 for Wolfsburg. My defense, not great, I'm going to be honest, but yeah, 2 posts was just like too much. The game warned me twice. And I have to go down 1-0 against Wolfsburg after 20 minutes. To be honest, I wouldn't say it's deserved. Like, there has barely been anything in that game. I think that was Wolfsburg's first real attempt. We've had like what, a corner, but that's about it. We should be able to come back though on our opponent. At least I hope so, because if we're 1-0 down now, and the game ends up being 1-0, it's going to be a very, very boring fixture. We might be equalizing now with Kevin Volland in the box. Still Kevin Volland. Oh, well, it's off the post. Brilliant. So there's been more shots on the post than there's been shots on target in this game. Absolutely brilliant. And it's going to be 2-0, I think. Yep, it is. It is going to be 2-0. I am playing just so badly. I really am playing badly. I don't think I've played this bad in a few months now. It is staggering how shit I am. I'm nowhere. I'm literally nowhere. I'm like that. I feel like I'm Union Berlin. I don't know. The ref's gonna blow his whistle. I was hoping that maybe I'd be able to, like, I don't know, maintain a 1-0 loss until halftime. Maybe there'll be like a shift of momentum. But I'm just playing like a cunt. The facts are there. Right, Achraf Hakimi has made a great work on the right hand side. There was no one in the box though. Like, where is Volland? Where is Havertz? I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I was waiting for, I don't know, a run by Demirbay. We're gonna keep the ball though. We can't. We're not there. We're not there. And that's a very decent ball for Suso, but he's offside. I'm gonna have to make some substitutions soon. I don't know what I have to. I don't know. Something needs to change in that team because we're bad. Havertz still on the ball though. The pass for Volant. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're taking the piss. Come on, that could have been 2-1, would have been better, but no. And Mbappé's, come on, brilliant. Bergwijn. Bergwijn, he's got some space. Bergwijn plays it back for Volant, and the cross just is poor. Everything is poor in this game from us. Like, it's just not good. Volant, we're gonna get, yeah, okay, thank you. We're gonna get the free kick. All right, a chance to come back into the game. Go on, Demabai. Come on. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. And big save by Kun Castiles. All right, Volant, through ball, over the top of Bergwijn. Come on, we're gonna get there first. We're gonna keep the ball. Bergwijn for Volant. Oh my god, I just did a drag back to NA. Right, Havertz. Hakimi. For Havertz. Cross by Havertz. Gonna get a corner out of that. No. Okay, great. Brilliant. You love to see it. We're about to lose 2-0 in one of the worst games I have played in a while. I think by far the worst performance I've ever done on this career mode. Even when I lost 3-1 to Leipzig, like, I just wasn't that shit. We're still trying though with Volant, strike by Volant. Castiles once again is on it. 87th minute. They're wasting time already. You just cheers, love that. Junior Firpo, Jonathan Tah, Arne Meyer, Jonathan Tah. Volant, Shaqiri, Volant. Volant, can I get the ball with Havertz? No, I can't. And there is 1 minute left. 1 minute left, and the referee is going to blow his whistle for a 2-0 win by Wolfsburg against Leverkusen. I'm in shock. Ah, yes, he still hasn't blown his... Big man, we're +4. They've got a free kick 40 meters away from the goal. They're not going to score. Alright, they nearly scored. Alright, blow your whistle, big man. End of this game. Let's forget about this abysmal performance. Let's just forget about that. Yeah, nah. Let's forget about this shit. Alright, final game of the episode. Against Shakhtar Donetsk. Try to forget the abysmal performance we've just shown against Wolfsburg with the second team. And a win could potentially qualify us. We'd be on 12. Let's say that Piemonte Calcio wins against Porto. The gap would be 9 points with 6 points left to take. We could be potentially qualified for the second, for the knockout round of the UCL. Should we win today against Donetsk? So let's put on our game faces and bring this home. By Arena, Leverkusen against Shakhtar Donetsk. It's definitely an interesting game for us. A game with very high stakes, as we could potentially move towards the knockout stages. Should we win this game, and should we have some favorable results in either Porto or Torino? I don't know where the game is held, but yeah, maybe a good chance for us. And should we win this game, we might see, I don't know, some young guns playing in the upcoming fixtures when we'll be already qualified. Lineup for Leverkusen. Sven Kaiser starts in the goalkeeping position. Our four-man defense with Finn Gross, Niklas Stark, Thilo Kehrer and Ludwig Augustensen. Arne Meyer, Weston McKinney are the two deep centre mids, with Moussa Diaby, Dominic Szoboszlai, Xherdan Shaqiri as the three offensive centre mid, just behind Erling Haland. The lineup for Shakhtar Donetsk starts with Andriy Piatov in the goalkeeping position, Bogdan Butko as a right back, as Kotrolava and Christoph would be the two main centre-backs, Madvinko on the left, Stepanenko Malishev as the two deep centre-mids, Maicon, Alan Patrick, Marlos as the three offensive centre-mids, and up ahead is Junior Moraes. It is the same formation as ours. It's quite rare to play against a 4-2-3-1, but they might copy us. They can't play like us, and we'll show them by smashing Shakhtar Donetsk at home to get this qualification. And it could have been 1-0 if this cross had found the target. McKinney through ball for Szoboszlai. Can he get there first? Yes, he can. Can he resist to the pressure of Matvienko? No, he couldn't. But it was a very nice through ball by McKinney. And once again, Erling Haland. Big save by Piatov. Haland again. And he's just on fire. This lad is just on fire. He scored 3 in the previous game against Union Berlin. And yes, it was the DFB Pokal. Yes, it was a second tier side. But this time it is Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League. It is a lucky end of the goal, but the build-up was decent. And Erling Haaland makes it 1-0 for Leverkusen against Shakhtar Donetsk, making us closer than ever to the knockout phases of the Champions League. 1-0, 15 minutes into the game. And we've got a potential 12. Well, I mean, we currently have 12 points out of 12, which is surprising with the second team. Junior Moraes, and he had made himself clear of Niklas Stark, but it's a decent performance by Kaiser. Stark, who managed to bring up the ball quite far on the pitch. Szoboszlai looking for some support. He's going to get some with Moussa Diaby. The cross by Diaby is going to be at a corner. I think it would have been tough to get anything better than this as the outcome of the situation. Corner is cleared. It's going to come back to Arne Meyer. And we're going to get the ball back with Fingros. Can we do anything? Arne Meyer, Fingros, Szoboszlai. And it is some solid defending by Shakhtar Donetsk. No offside here, and good comeback by Thilo Kerrer. I thought Marlos had been offside, but he probably just was on the edge. Shakhtar Donetsk with some like attacking ideas here, and we managed to deal with them. Maybe a counter-attack on the way though with Erling Haaland looking for Moussa Diaby. We're going to get the ball to the Frenchman. He is on his own. The strike. Oh my god. Wow. Well then. And Porto just equalized against Piemonte Calcio, which isn't the greatest news of the day because it currently means that despite our win, we're not qualified. However, oh come on Shadon mate, you've got a left foot. You're on your left foot. Why the fuck do you shoot with your right? Ah, that could have been like, I don't know, a good news to counterbalance the equalizer by Porto. Szoboszlai to make it 2. Great tackle, still Szoboszlai. They're going to clear the ball. It's going to come back to Weston McKinney or Shadon Shaqiri, whoever wants the ball. LB McKinney, then Shadon. Shadon, who's pushed the ball so far. You've got little legs. Like, stop pushing the ball far. Haland, Szoboszlai, and again, like Shakhtar Donetsk are making some impressive tackles because they're taking risks to make sure that their tackles like are actually worth, but they could concede, and that's see what I mean? This was a worthless tackle because I mean that he just gave away a penalty. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, okay, it's not blatant. We're going to give it to the man of the moment, Erling Haaland. Can he make it a brace in this fixture? We're going to go the same way as the first fixture. And it's 2-0 for Leverkusen against Shakhtar Donetsk. Juventus might be losing, but we're for sure making our part. I've skipped the replay. It's a penalty. You know how they go. Usually in the top bin with me. And yeah, 2-0, 20 minutes left on the clock. We're on 12 points. We'll probably stay there. And I'm happy with that. And Marco Asensio has made it 2-1 for Juventus, which therefore means that we are once again qualified for the Champions League. As of now, there's 15 minutes left in that fixture. They just need to hold on. They just need to hold on. Moussa Diaby with Weston McKinney. I don't really know what to do with the ball. We're gonna get the ball somehow, and I've panicked. I have panicked. 10 minutes left. 2-0 for us. Juventus leading in their game makes that Porto would be staying on 3 points, would be staying on 12. No, actually, even if Porto had drawn the game, would be win. Yeah, Porto needed to win to like prevent us from being qualified. So we're calm. We're calm. We're in added time, and this fixture is going to end on a win from Leverkusen. 2-0, maybe 2-1. Nope, well defended by Thilo Kehrer. We've been solid the entire game, both offensively and defensively, and it shows as we win 2-1. Sorry, 2-0. 12 out of 12 for Leverkusen in the Champions League. And with that, it's a qualification, and by the German side. Alright, well, this is where we're going to wrap this episode. Not exactly as successful as I would have hoped, because, I mean, we lost the main game which I wanted to win, which was the game against Wolfsburg. We lost it when I was still 5 points behind Bayern and Dortmund. Had we won our game, we would have been on 25 points, and knowing that the next game is against Bayern, we could have been overtaking München, but apparently not. Apparently not. We just were poor during that game, but I mean, it was a Haland masterclass throughout this episode. 5 goals for him, and definitely man of the episode in my opinion. But yeah, next episode will be so as I said, Bayern, then Eintracht Frankfurt and Porto. So 3 games that are gonna be tough. That's definitely for sure. They're not games that are gonna be easy. But I mean, we're not there to have easy games. So the aim will be to win all 3, starting with this fixture against Bayern Munich. But if you want to see this episode, then please consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. And I should see you in 2 days. I have been Blackwar. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you today, guys. And goodbye.
Pull up in the gold, I'm leading. But them other man ain't feeding. I don't wanna go Bombay. Them I don't know what I do when I go from dealing. Leading the pack in black and I'm on with the bat. Snapping with a phone and dab. Boss up a man with a duster. Put him in the drip and sip blockbuster.